This is a gentle reminder to slow down, to breathe, and to take a moment just for you. Today, we're talking about something simple, something peaceful, something beautiful, something that creates healing. Cordcraft. And this is a therapy for the parent's heart. Parenting is one of the most meaningful journeys we could ever walk. But let's be honest, it's also one of the hardest. The endless responsibilities, the appointments, the routines, the emotional ups and downs. Sometimes it can feel like you're constantly pouring out and there's little left for yourself. As parents, especially those raising children with unique needs, we often forget the most important person in the picture, and that is us. We give so much love and energy that we rarely stop to refill our own cup. And that's where creative therapy comes in. Simple activities that brings calm, presence and joy back into our days. One of those quiet, underestimated gems is cordcraft. Now, as you see me here in this video doing one of my pieces in a little quiet moment, just taking some time for me. Cordcraft, this one that I'm doing here, is the art of creating beauty with simple cords, twisting, gluing, and shaping them into patterns, decor pieces, or even keepsakes. It's slow, it's tactile, and it's incredibly grounding. You don't need special skills to do this. You just need your hands, a few colorful cords, some glue, and a little time. And what happens next as you begin is where the magic really lies. That therapeutic magic, yes. As your fingers move, pasting, folding, twisting, your breathing begins to change. You start to inhale more deeply. Your mind shifts from doing to being. Each repetitive motion helps quiet racing thoughts. The textures of the cord engage your senses, the touch, the sight, even the smell of the glue, helping your nervous system to find calm. And this is mindfulness in motion. When you create, your focus gently narrows. You stop replaying yesterday's worries or fast forwarding to tomorrow's to-do list. You're right there in the moment. And in that moment, your brain releases endorphins and dopamine, chemicals linked to calm, happiness, and mental balance. It's not just art, it's therapy disguised as creativity. Now, some of the emotional benefits we can talk about here is that this kind of craft, the cord craft, it teaches patience. Each knot, each twist takes time, reminding you that slow progress is still progress. It builds focus and presence, training your mind to stay centered in the middle of life's noise. And when you complete a project, no matter how small, there's a quiet sense of accomplishment. You have created something beautiful from nothing but simple materials and your time. The small victory can remind you that you are still capable, still creative, and still more than just the daily routines. It helps to rebuild your self-worth and something that can fade if you're not careful. When we give all our energies to others, you'll just fade. Now, here's something fascinating about this kind of craft. When you engage your hands in repetitive or creative motion, it activates the same relaxation response that meditation does. Your heart rate slows, your cortisol levels, the stress hormone there begin to drop, your body feels lighter, your mind clearer. And I was experiencing some of these while I was doing this. I was just away from the chaos a little bit, away from the planning, away from trying to figure out the next therapy session, away from all of that. Occupational therapists often use craft activities to help both children and adults regulate their emotions, improve fine motor skills, and reduce anxiety. And even for our son who is on the spectrum, we use some amount of creativity to help him at times. Sometimes when he gets anxious, we give him a coloring book or we print something and just allow him to color. And we find that this relaxes him. Yes. So yes, when you sit quietly crafting with your cards, you're not just making something cute. You're literally retraining your brain to relax. You're finding yourself again. Parenting can sometimes blur your identity. You become a mom, a dad, a caregiver, a provider. And while those roles are important and beautiful, they are only part of who you are. So this card craft, it gives me a quiet space to reconnect with the person underneath the titles. It lets you rediscover your creativity, your eye for color, your sense of play, that spark that exists before the chaos of everyday life. It's still there, waiting to be nurtured. And when you give yourself this space, you show your children something powerful, that self-care matters, that creativity and calm are important. And if you choose, you can share the experience. You can invite your child to join you. No pressure, no perfection. Let them touch the textures, choose the colors, help twist or press the cards. For children, especially those with sensory sensitivities or autism like ours, the textures and the repetitive actions can be soothing too. So it can be a bridge, a way to connect without words, to share time without stress. Instead of rushing through another therapy session or structured activity, you both can just simply create together. In this particular case, I just wanted some time alone. I just needed a break. And in creating your break at home, you can make your experience more meaningful. You can set up a small, cozy space within a little corner, maybe by your window, some soft music, or, favorite cup of tea, and your craft supplies neatly arranged. And this becomes your invitation to pause. Sometimes a 15 minutes per day, a 10 minutes per day can shift your mood, lower your stress, and restore your energy. You need to take time out. And remember, your craft doesn't have to be perfect. The goal isn't the finished product, it's the process. Each twist of the card is a moment of healing. Now, parenting will always come with its challenges. But you are more than exhaustion. You are more than a to-do list. You are a creative being who deserves rest, joy, and beauty. So the next time life feels heavy, reach for a few colorful cards. Let your fingers move. Let your breath deepen. Let your mind rest. Because even something as simple as a chord can help you weave back peace into your day and back into you. So here I have chosen two colors, black, orange, or gold, if you may. And I'm going to be putting this piece on my wall as a part of my home decor. I want it to be a statement piece that reminds me that, listen, I need to take time out. Every time I look up at this piece, I'm going to be putting it right in my living room so that each time I pass here and look at it, I can say, yes, that was when I need some time, and it's important to take some time. So, parents, take care of yourself, because when you nurture you nurture your whole family. This is the final product. Isn't it beautiful?
Thank you once again for joining us in this another day in the life of living on Autistic Edge. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and make sure you subscribe so the next time we put out another content, you will be notified.